The ASU Jazz Studies program provides some unique opportunities for students. They get more performance opportunities here than they would get almost anywhere else.
If someone starts as a freshman, by the time they leave, they will have been in each big band, plus my Latin band. So every time you change to a different combo, it's different music, different director, different people you're playing with, so everybody gets to interact with one another over the course of their study here.
There's great class offerings like jazz composition, jazz arranging, jazz improvisation, jazz theory and ear training, and all the concerts that our students are putting on and all the great music they're making.
There's lots of ensembles to play in. It's not just the recital hall. They can choose a real performance venue downtown that's used by the great musicians who come through.
The Phoenix metropolitan area is large enough that there's tons of opportunities for students to create their own gigs, for students to be part of the existing musical culture in Phoenix. There's all kinds of conventions and concerts and activities that require music, and most of our students are busy gigging.
As an improvisational musician, you need to get out and take what you're learning in a classroom and actually apply it. One of the things for me that for years was a frustration is I had a lot of head knowledge and I had pretty good ears, but I was having a hard time piecing that together. Once I finally got with a teacher who could help me, I felt at that point like I could actually take that out and start putting it into practice. But there's no substitution for performance.
I feel like part of my job here at ASU is not only teaching techniques, but also to share some of my experiences on the road for 35 plus years. And I want to share what I know about that with these students. Because I'm a native son of Phoenix, Arizona, there happens to be a club in downtown Phoenix which is named in my honor called the Nash. I'm still very moved by the fact that it exists. That's another way for me, in addition to ASU, to share with young people in the community and be a part of a very vibrant jazz scene here in Phoenix.
Now that Louis Nash is on faculty, that is absolutely monumental for me. He's my combo coach now, and when I arrived here from Tucson, I got the opportunity to play at the Nash, and seeing all that and understanding who he was and what he had done for the Phoenix area was quite inspirational.
The students get to interact directly with all of the faculty. By the time someone's finished their degree, they've had interaction with everyone in the jazz faculty, which I think is very important.
Most of us are only a phone call, a text, or an email away if a student needs to get a hold of us and has questions.
I'm pretty sure they know everyone in the jazz program by name. They're very aware of who's all doing what with their lives. They kind of check in with you during your jury. It's like, oh, how's this going? How's that going?
Historically, we're very interested in jazz history, but also we have students who are composing and kind of doing new interpretations of what jazz is and kind of connecting with the music of their generation. And we have a lot of both of those things going on in the program, so it's really exciting to see what our students are creating.
We're looking for students that are competent instrumentalists, are on their way as improvisers, that have some experience and knowledge of the great history of jazz music.
The professors are not sticking our chests out trying to show the community that we know all there is to know. It's just the kind of thing that I think will allow a student to blossom into who they're going to be.
I think that everyone here is really willing to work with me, and me undoubtedly, how I am, and help me grow as an individual, and not just trying to nourish the epitome of what a jazz musician looks like.
I think that anyone who's interested in coming to ASU for the jazz program should do it. We push you to your limits.
When you show up here, you're instantly part of the family. And I think that's as important as anything else.